So if you have someone that is poking at the things that are making you and kind of giving you a negative impression of that, they're not helping you in your life. And my biggest tip for you would be also to find people that support and love your magic. I want you to visualize a warm and radiant flame within you, representing your inner magic and strength. Hey guys, welcome back to the Magical You podcast by Catrice with me, Olivia. Today, we're delving into the power of owning your magic. I'll be chatting to you about what it means to embrace your magic and how to be the most confident and authentic version of yourself. This one is a great subject for me as I'm such a huge believer that we all should be proud of the things that make us us. We should all be proud of our unique qualities. After all, life would be pretty boring if everyone was the same. It's time to get started on today's makeup look, and while I'm doing that, as regular listeners will know, I love to share a quote that I've seen that relates to my focus subject. So here's one I actually saw on Instagram last week. You are magic, don't ever apologize for the fire in you. We don't know who wrote this, but whoever it was, I'm sure we would have gotten on really well. I love this quote because we all are magic and we shouldn't forget that. We're all special and important in our own ways, and we all bring something different to the world, to our friends, to our partners, family, and colleagues. I'm going to admit something to you right now. I've been told I can sometimes be a little too much by some people. But you know what? I just have a fire within me, and this quote is right. We shouldn't feel we have to apologize for that. And if I'm too much, you can go find less. Speaking of which, given we're talking about being individual, I'm going to go with a look today that's a little bit less conventional, colorful, bold, and unique. Experimenting with the magic of color on my face always makes me feel powerful and fearless. Starting off this podcast today, we actually asked our community on Instagram some questions, and we're going to go through them and really get your opinions on what you do with makeup and how you wear makeup to own your magic. So the first question was, does wearing a fun makeup look help you feel more confident? 35% of you said yes, which I'm probably with you on the 35%. And 33 said no, and 32 said sometimes. So it's quite a split. When I want to feel confident, I bring out my favorite products, the products I know I love, such as a red lip or a colorful eyeshadow. And I know that I'm going to go through the day feeling so confident because I know I'm wearing my favorite makeup look, makeup product, or even, as I said before on numerous episodes, when I'm feeling less confident that day, I reach to makeup to give me that extra boost that I sometimes need. Or when I'm feeling a bit sad, I know I'm going to wear a makeup product that I love, sparkly eyeshadow or something like that. So question 2 was, do you ever feel too shy to wear a bold makeup look at school or work or just out in public? So 45% of you said always, which was quite a surprise to me because for me, I really ever struggle with that. I'm always like, yep, I want to wear this, so I'm going to wear it. I don't really care that much what others think of me. If I feel like I feel confident in this red lipstick or blue eyeshadow, I'm going to wear it. So it's really interesting to get your guys' opinion on different things and how you wear your makeup looks. 33% of you said rarely, which is less than always. I'm still shocked where all my bold makeup lovers out there. And 22 of you said never, and as I said, I am in that. But I must admit, when I first arrived in Germany, it was a bit of a culture shock for me because I would say the makeup style here is more natural. And in South Africa, or Cape Town at least, like no one looks at you if you're wearing blue, purple, eyeshadow, lipstick. It's just like, it's very much common, and I really rock that. And that's how I grew up, where like, oh, there's someone wearing blue lipstick. Love that for her. Where in Germany, I was like, oh, I'm wearing red lipstick. Why do I feel like a lot of people are looking at me on the bus today? Like I felt the stares a bit, which was a bit of a test to my own confidence, but that did not stop me at the end of the day. Today, I go out in anything, no makeup, colorful eyeshadow. It's what I love and it's my passion, and I don't let other people's opinions or what people think of me affect that. And the last question is, do Do you ever feel you need to tone down your makeup look or personality to fit in? 69% of you said yes, you do feel that way, which I was really surprised by. And only 31% of you said no. But I do relate to that. As I said, when I first moved to Germany with the new different cultures, I did feel the need to be like, oh, should I tone down my makeup? It's not that common here to wear colorful eyeshadow on the daily. But I would encourage all of you to really embrace yourself and do whatever look you want to do that day. And especially personality. I have a loud personality, and you shouldn't hide that, and you shouldn't hide any aspect of your personality. You should really embrace who you want to be. So as I've mentioned before, I'm quite a loud, outgoing person, and I'm quite confident in myself, but I've not always been that way. You know, when I was a teenager or a bit younger, I always used to have like these more like anxious thoughts of like, oh, did I speak too much to that person? Do they think I'm like a bit crazy? As on TikTok, there's a trend actually going around saying, I am a yapper and I own it. I'll never be that mysterious person. I will always be chatting. And for me, through my teenage years, it did take me quite a while to accept that. I'm like, always just think, why am I the way I am? Why do I always feel the need to speak about anything and fill the silence? And as I said, like, you always attract the people that you want in your life. So if you have someone that is poking at the things that are making you and kind of giving you a negative impression of that, they're not helping you in your life. All my friends never said to me, you're too loud, you're too much. And that's a good sign that I have the right people in my life that appreciate me and appreciate my little magic and my little quirks. And my biggest tip for you would be also to find people that support and love your magic, love what makes you quirky. And it also goes a long way for you to accept that part of you. But at the end of the day, it comes from within, and it comes from you owning your magic every day and doing little things that make you confident and doing the things that kind of make you embrace what makes you unique and different. So another part of owning my magic is really my passion for makeup. I love using different makeup techniques to give me more confidence on that day or just express the mood I'm feeling. Red lipstick is one I always go back to. When I know I have an important meeting or I just want to feel more confident, I always revert back to red lipstick. And it's something that has been with me through kind of my whole life and growing up. Makeup has always been a big influence on that. My mom also used to wear a lot of makeup, and it was always a thing that I noticed her doing on special occasions, especially. Even from a young age, it was there as a form of inspiration and fun for me. And yes, makeup can be used in such different ways to maybe help cover up some insecurities you might have. And definitely when I didn't have perfect skin when I was 16, I loved a bit of foundation to help me cover that up. But for me, makeup is really a form of art. It's a form of magic per se. And owning my magic is definitely owning all the makeup I can and using that daily to feel more confident or just feel like I'm going to tackle the day. And even days when I know I don't need makeup, I still want sparkly eyeshadow. And if you need that extra confidence boost to be able to wear bold makeup or just try something different with your makeup, you can kind of think of it as an extension of your outfit. So it's exactly the same, I would think, as wearing a bright top or a fun earring. And it's a complete look, and it's really just about owning it. It's that initial, I'm going to do it, I'm going to wear it. And then after that, you're just going to feel amazing the whole day. And don't have such a negative outlook on things like, oh, people are looking at me because they think something bad. Have a positive outlook on life in owning your magic. And, you know, if people stare, it's their life. But the one thing I always actually think about is everyone is their own main character. Everyone's really focused on their story and their journey. And I'm going to live my story the way I want to. And at the end of the day, when I'm 90 years old or 80 years old, I'm going to regret not wearing that fun eyeshadow when I was 20 years old or that bold makeup look or even just a different outfit. And again, if you look in the similar mindset, in 20 years' time, those people that were staring at you on the bus or just gave you a funny look, they're not going to remember you. They're too focused on their own journey. And if you think about it that way, everyone is their main character. You're your own main character in your movie. And that gives me a lot of confidence and reassurance when I feel I'm like, oh, should I be wearing this bold red lipstick on a bus on a Tuesday afternoon? Yes, because I'm a main character, it's my life, and I'm owning my magic. And makeup can have a big misconception around it regarding to kind of using it to cover up insecurities or not having a lot of confidence, so you wear makeup. And for me, it really is the exact opposite. I use it as an art form. I mean, it's basically art on your face. Where else would you put purple eyeshadow and blue eyeshadow on? Also, if you're feeling a bit maybe shy to wear bold looks and have that mindset where it really is an expression of yourself, and it's an art form. You can do different looks and all with the new different trends on social media. It's why I love makeup so much. So there's always a new product to test out, to create a new look with. There's always colors that you can blend together, like this look that I'm doing now for my audio listeners. Definitely look at the YouTube video so you can see this amazing look. I really see makeup as an art form. Yes, it's there on the days that I need a little extra confidence. As I said, like my 16-year-old self used it when my skin wasn't that great, but now it really is a moment of joy in my day, deciding which makeup to wear, what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna match to my blazer? Am I gonna wear a gold jewelry piece with this to bring out the gold sparkle in my eyeshadow? I really love thinking that way through my everyday looks, and it gives me so much joy, and it really gives me that confidence and allows me to own my magic. Now I want to speak about how you can really implement owning your magic on your day-to-day. And for me, that always works. It's tried and true. Whenever I'm feeling not that confident, I really fake it until I make it in any setting. And I've done this for years, since I was a teenager, and I didn't have really that much confidence. I mean, who does? When I was a teenager, I really had that mindset of, okay, I don't have that much confidence now, but no one else knows that. So if I just fake it, it will work. And for me, it's my go-to way of how I can own my magic. And I'm like, no one else knows what's happening in my head. No one knows that, I'm not feeling that confident today. Or even like when I'm like, I'm not having the best day, fake it till you make it. I'm having a great day. No one else knows this. And it's really how I've learned to be true to who I am and just live a more positive life and a life where I really own who I am. One day you'll be like, actually, I don't need to fake it anymore because it's coming so naturally and it's just the way you hold yourself. And at the end of the day, one day, I guarantee you that you'll forget that you ever faked it to begin with. So the different ways you can really own your magic, it's, for me, obviously makeup and using bold and colorful colors to feel more confident, but it doesn't have to be that way. It can really be acknowledging your unique traits you have and what makes you unique and owning that. And that can be anything from loving colorful makeup every day, wearing unique outfits, styling your hair a different way. It can be even something from your personality. It can be anything, like the knowledge you have. It can be any quirks that makes you special and unique, and really owning that every day and acknowledging that every day can be of owning your magic, and really highlighting that every day in your life will make you feel 100% more better about yourself. For me, when I have my passion and I'm doing my passion every day, makeup, content, I am owning my magic, and it's like the best day for me. Get to know yourself. What is your unique qualities? If you don't know, ask your friends. What are the little quirks that your friends pick up on? And embrace it. Don't shy away from it. Life would be so boring, as I said at the start, if we were all the same, if we all liked the same things, if we all looked the same. So if you really want to try a different hairstyle or just try a different job even, it could be relating to your career, what you want to study, Own your magic, own what makes you unique, even if it's weird or if you think it's weird. It probably isn't. You're probably overthinking it. We all really critique ourselves in the end of the day. And if you kind of think more positively and just own what makes you unique, something that you might find weird or want to shy away from is the thing that makes you unique at the end of the day and makes you stick out from the crowd. And that is a good thing. We are main characters in our movie. And one thing I heard also on TikTok the other day was, what would your listeners or your viewers want you to do with your storyline? And if you think about it like that, you obviously want a happy ending. You want a really cool storyline that allows you to embrace who you are and own your magic. And if you're struggling to find who you are or what you want to do in life, I highly recommend you checking out the Self-Discovery podcast. I feel like that episode will really help you own your magic and own who you are and discovering who you are. So I really hope this has made you feel more confident about being your authentic self, owning who you are, and not ever accepting that you should try to make yourself less for others. And to help you ignite and grow that spark within even more, we're going to do a meditation together that should help you find your fire. Start off with finding yourself a space that is calm and quiet and not distracting. Make sure you are comfortable and can relax. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Really concentrate on your breathing and try not to think about anything else. I want you to visualize a warm and radiant flame within you, representing your inner magic and strength. With each breath, allow the sparkle to increase, lighting up your path with confidence and purpose. Watch the sparkle grow brighter with each statement I make. You are powerful. You will embrace your uniqueness. You radiate confidence and authenticity. I can honestly feel that warmth of that sparkle. It's so great to do a meditation where you can visualize something growing within yourself. It just leaves me feeling empowered and like I'm growing as a person. Right, I'm going to take my sparkle out into the world with me, so I just need to give my makeup a spritz of setting spray, and then I'll be all set to embrace the day and face any challenges it might bring. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the Magical You podcast by Catrice. I love hearing from you all, so drop me a message if you enjoyed this week's podcast and are feeling good about embracing your own magic. Now, don't forget to join me again next Tuesday when we're talking about self-worth. Starting with the quote from Wayne Dyer, self-worth comes from one thing, thinking that you are worthy. Have a wonderful day.